As I lay in this bed, in pain, but thankful. Thankful that I woke up in this reality, in this dream, because my work is not finished. Every time I lay on the table, I think about not getting up because, that is what happened to Kanye West's mama. Every time they put you under. And the interesting thing about the doctor's office here is that the way the table is made is your arms are stretched out and your body is long. And so it kind of looked like you laying on a cross. When I think about being stretched out like I'm on that cross, I want trans people who don't have to get surgeries to feel comfortable in their body or to receive respect from people who are not evolved enough in their thinking to see you with this eye rather than these two eyes. Be grateful for sacrifices that the ones before you have made and continue to make. Because even though the surgery that I had yesterday had nothing to do with affirming my gender, the reason why I needed to have this surgery was because of a malfunction that happened when I was trying to have an affirming surgery. We put skin in the game, and we have sacrificed, and we have been lab rats, and we have been guinea pigs in this matrix so that simple-minded people could see us, really see us. We've had things removed. We've had things added. We've had our faces carved on. We've been sliced open. We've had so many things done to us. Some of us do it to win pageants and crowns and to get a man. But honey, when you get to the point to where you start removing genitalia and adding genitalia on, for me, when I first had bottom surgery and I had that area turned into something that looked more like my foremother's, yeah, when I first got it done, I was thinking about the white picket fence and having a husband and being able to blend into society. But mind you, I had to save for 2 years. And so while I was saving the money to have the surgery, I had to evolve from that thinking. I had to really, really say, okay, what if it don't work out with you and no man? What if you end up by yourself? Are you willing to do this for you? Are you doing this for you? Are you doing this to feel comfortable in your body? And ultimately, I did it for me. And that's why I have peace. But just because I did it for me, it doesn't mean that my sacrifice and the sacrifice of all those who've come before me, who have been getting these surgeries, with the technology that has not caught up with the need. Because these surgeries, they've made strides in the past 30 years, but they have not caught up with the need. It's over 8 billion variables on this planet, and our community is growing. And the technological advancements are not accommodating the need. They're not where they should be. And so when we lay on those tables stretched out like we on a cross, I want you to understand, this is why I don't do the King Jesus with y'all, because I know that a lot of us are being crucified and persecuted and pierced in our side so that the next generation could have a little bit more peace, could have a little bit more respect, and could be taken a little bit more seriously. I'm never mad at a girl or a boy or a sibling or a child or a offspring who chooses to be non-op. I'm happy for you when you have peace in your mind and your body and you feel supported and seen, not to have to do anything to your body, but understand that we would have never gotten to this space if it wasn't for all of your ancestors who got up on that cross and was cut on and was gouged and manipulated so that they could feel comfortable enough to walk into spaces and be seen and heard and respected, so that when you came up, you could be seen and heard and respected without having to make those same sacrifices. So don't ever take that for granted. When I see these little young girls out here doing videos about, you cut my thing off, I ain't gonna cut my thing. Well, you welcome. Because if it wasn't for the ones who cut their things off, they wouldn't take none of y'all seriously. If it wasn't for the ones, and see, my problem with a lot of the ones that go all the way and do that is that they don't even want to be associated with y'all afterwards. They want to go over to the other side and sit with the females. But you don't help the females to overturn patriarchy, because you happy to be the sidekick and the helpmate, to be the rib. That's the part I don't respect about a lot of sex changes. That's why I say I'm not trying to be what y'all is, and I'm not trying to be what a lot of women is. I'm my own creation. I am my mother and my father, my grandmother and my grandfather, my great-grandmothers and my great-grandfathers. I'm in my own lane. I'm just in my own lane with an N in, not an Audi. A man, a woman. So, honor the sacrifices of those who lay on that table so you don't got to. That's all I'm saying. Because the reason why you can be seen and heard, the reason why we have parents and we have siblings in the heterosexual and the cis community, you know, in the queer, in the other areas of the LGBT, the reason why they respect you and the reason why they see you and the reason why parents are saying, you know what, I'm not going, I'm a honor my child pronouns. They ain't gotta go and lay on the table and have this done and have that done, because they hear the stories that go wrong with the surgeries. They hear about some of the people who end up depressed and some of the people that don't work. And they learn from that. They learn from our suffering. They learn from our sacrifice. And that helps them to have greater respect for you. That helps them to see you. Not just our sad stories, but our triumphant and resilient stories. It helps them to respect you because of the respect that we have earned through our sacrifice. That's all I want to say. I was going to do a live video, but I don't think I could talk that long because my stomach. Whew. But I have to say it when it's on my heart, so I just wanted to say that. Honor the sacrifice of people who have gone through so you can stand and be where you are. And I want to take this time to say thank you to all of my ancestors, my trans ancestors. I love y'all so much. And sometimes this community get on my nerves. But I wouldn't have wanted to be born any other way. Black, indigenous, and trans. I love y'all. Be well. Take care of yourself. Lay Lim, Lay Lur Nation. Purple ones. Rise.